Good morning. Got off to a good start this morning. It's 7 o'clock and we're off. How are you feeling this morning?
I'm feeling really fine. I'm sporting my homeless sleeping rough for a few days look.
Between you and me, he always looks like that. You're coming? Oops. Nice bit of stair climbing first thing in the morning. This is beautiful, yeah. There's a troll on the bridge. They're supposed to be under the bridge.
What's that?
The trolls. This is where the mushrooms come to play tic-tac-toe, apparently.
We left this here 2 years ago.
December 2017. This is rough choice bothy. We thought as we were passing, we'll just see whether our shovel is still here. That was our original toilet shovel. Just a little garden thing.
Yeah.
And it's actually still here. I am so impressed. I think we'll leave it. So.
Yeah, we don't need it.
We were just curious. Rest in peace, little shovel.
Yeah.
It looks like people have been using it as well, so that's good. We have contributed to the cleanliness of rough choice bothy and environment. Such a lovely bothy, but yeah, theoretically we shouldn't be in here because...
All the container's still there.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, no, that's really well maintained. But yeah, we're out because obviously the bothies are actually closed.
Yeah, it's some memorial for Bill Loban. Obviously, he tried to save his friend from the loch. That's all we can imagine.
We're guessing, given where it's located, that this might have been a drowning incident.
Yeah.
Where somebody went in after their friend to save them and
He
managed it, but yeah. Very odd little memorial, this.
Yeah.
Looks like it's shaping up to be another glorious day.
That wasn't me knees.
Thank God for that. Was it the seam of your pants?
No.
The Endless Night Hotel. We're off again. After a breakfast break at the Endless Night Hotel, which is closed due to COVID. But nicely, the benches are still outside, so still somewhere nice to sit. And we're off for a bit more scrambling along Loch Lomond. There's about an hour's more of this. I mean, this part is nice, obviously, but the more scrambly bits to come. And then we're out of the worst of it. Allegedly. If memory serves right.
Yes, it's a wee bit steep. and the wee one is having a bit of trouble with the sticks.
Yeah. Not a good time for the stick to disappear on you.
There she goes. She's like a mountain goat.
An arthritic 200-year-old mountain goat.
There she goes. She knows what she's doing. She's slipping all over the place and doing this slippery stuff.
Are you going to run this in fast forward? Yeah.
We're going to have to.
Yeah, they don't make it easy for you.
Not a big backpack. Anyway.
There are some fairly scrambly bits on this. Okay.
Yeah. Leg didn't want to go far enough. Old age.
Old age, short legs. Bad combination. Trust me, I know of which I speak.
Beautiful hair. Whatever. She's on TV.
You're actually just a black blob at the moment. With beautiful hair though.
Yeah. I'm like a tortoise with one leg.
One-legged tortoise climbing down the hill. There's a turn off to Rob Roy's cave, which once again we are not going to do because, well, you've just seen our performance coming down the rocks. It's just not worth it. We've done it once, we've seen it.
Nothing to see really.
No, as Brian just pointed out, it's sort of a bit like that thing there. Only somebody wrote cave on it to be helpful.
Yeah.
And it's a lot of scrambling to get to it. You've got to leave your packs here basically if you want to do it.
You have a good look of it. The boat comes round and does this.
Yeah.
Goes right past it and zoom in.
This lovely little seating arrangement they've made. The acorns and the
They
leaves.
look really nice.
This is so well done.
And the good thing about them, they're big enough to sit down. Put a backpack on. Had to test it.
It's demonstrated by our model here. But you can see the end of the loch. As Brian just pointed out, miles away. But you know.
Where that red bit is where we go over to the campsite.
Where that red bit is. Oh yeah, that hill you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah. He means
Yeah, it's not a straight walk.
that
it's
sort of hill there.
a very, very curved walk.
Yeah, because the shores of Loch Lomond are very curved, that's the problem. If you follow the shoreline, you get curves. Well done.
I've lost weight. Been working out for 6 months. Working on it for 6 months.
Yes. Working out. Walk to fridge, lift beer,
And drink.
drink beer. It's all.
Calories are burned there.
I know. It's almost a tenth of the calories you then consume with the beer.
I won't go there.
Well, that's interesting. We thought we were out of the worst, and we just met a group of 3 hikers that turned around and went back because they said it's a way too challenging for them ahead. We remember the way ahead being okay. Memory, it's a fragile thing. So, let's just enjoy the view for a moment before the challenging bit starts.
Up yonder, a goat. There's a goat up there.
So we were wrong again. The path didn't get any better. It did briefly, but it's been a scramble feast again for the last 20 minutes or so. It's all doable, you just have to be prepared for it.
How do you do? A lot more glamorous than me.
I'm going to go out on all fours, I'm telling you. I'm not even kidding. Why? Bidding a fond farewell to Loch Lomond. It is beautiful, but incredibly hard work. This is the top end, or well, close to the top end where the trail more or less starts to leave the shores. And our energy has left us.
What are you doing?
This is what it looks like when you reach the end of Loch Lomond. Total collapse. We tore ourselves from the beach and made it to the bothy.
Yeah, that's the bothy, that's not.
Yeah. Well, down there is the ferry to Ardley. Yeah, a lot of people stay over there. There's a lot of accommodation. There's a campsite there as well. Yeah, struggling a bit.
My muscles are totally gone.
Yeah, we think, well, I think that leg sort of stiffness he had the first day, that seemed to have gone away on the second. I think it seems to have come back with a vengeance on this day. So might have been a lull before the storm yesterday. So we're kind of hoping to get into Ben Glace. We haven't booked because we didn't think we needed to. Like we didn't think we'd make it there. Sorry, try that again. We thought we'd make it past there.
Yeah.
There is an off chance that they might accept walk-ins, even though COVID-19, because I mean we can still leave all our details. They'll know exactly the same. Problem is it's a Saturday and it has been so busy everywhere. Well, this is as far as somebody's boots made it.
Bit like me, shattered.
But what a view. This is a nice little spot. Last time we stood here it was pitch black and we could just about make out the lights on the opposite side of the shore. It was probably roughly the same time, so funnily enough.
What?
Last time we were here, probably the same time of day, 4 o'clock-ish.
Yeah, but it was pitch black.
It was pitch black, yeah. It's a bit of a butt kicker again, this hill, but the views are so worth it. Well, the view forward isn't too shabby either. Well, that was a stroke of luck. We're at Ben Glace Fame.
It's because I've got sexy hair. They give it to us with my sexy hair.
Because of him and his sexy hair and his pulled muscle, we were way late arriving here.
Not a pulled muscle, it's a locked muscle.
Oh, a locked muscle, yeah.
It's like having cramp in your muscle all day.
Ah. Yeah, so we were limping in here. We had only planned to maybe have a bite to eat and then carry on camping.
We were supposed to be here for 3 o'clock, it's now 5:30.
Yeah. And luckily, even though it's a Saturday and super busy, this beautiful campsite operate a policy of keeping a couple of spots for casual walk-ins. Even during COVID, they've got a certain number they've set aside and we've managed to still get a space. So we're now in an official campsite for the night.
Yeah, it sells beer. And we didn't come here because of the beer.
No, that was never in our minds.
Well, it wasn't in yours, it was in mine.
Time for the belated anniversary meal. And the drinks to go with it.
Heidi forced me to have beer.
Yeah, totally. I mean, he was, please let me have a cup of tea, and I was, no. I cannot recommend this campsite enough. Lovely people, really well kept, really well maintained, great food, all the facilities, always helpful to hikers.